Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Welcome, everybody. I see I only got 1 or 2 viewers, so it's going to be a few minutes. Get on here, say good morning. Calm this nasty mess down. As y'all know, I didn't get on yesterday. I was on the telephone most of the day. As I told y'all last week, I adopted 2 gray aliens, and they had to go back home to get their shots before they can be brought to the earth. And I was on the phone all day yesterday with their mom and dad, letting them know that their children will be fine, that my name is not Von Hilton. I don't shoot at gray aliens. We invite them over for dinner. Hell, we're letting them live in our own home. They say they're going to be here on the 6th. So we're going to have a party on the 6th of July. Introduce you all to the new 2 people in the family. The 2 little gray aliens. We got a boy and a girl. Gray alien, I hope you don't get mad at me for adopting your brother and sister. Your mom and dad wanted them to come to the earth, so they're coming to the earth. And Mr. Frost is welcome them to my home. Even though I don't know what you guys eat, so I don't know what to throw at the party. I hope you guys don't eat humans. I kind of don't know what you eat. I'll have to get a hold of Gray Alien and find out. I want to make something that they'll like to eat. Maybe they'll eat like us humans do. They like pork and they like beef. You know, I see there's 2 of you here, so I don't know who you are. Please say good morning to me. That way I know you guys are here. Or is it Von Hilton and J-Dubs? That morning hit. Nothing like the morning wake and bake, people. Nothing like it. It looks like it's going to be an okay Saturday morning. I hope this rain finally pulls out of here and we don't see day 6 of rain. Today we have had rain 5 straight days in a row. Rains in the morning, quits early afternoon, and then probably about 4, 5, 6 o'clock it starts raining again. Don't Mother Nature know this is June, not April? Showers. April showers bring May flowers is what I remember. Well, I don't remember April showers, and what happened to the May flowers? I don't know. I don't know, Cartel. I ain't heard nothing from him. Since I moved here, buddy, I've been like secluded. I've not been talking to nobody about him. I ain't been watching no videos of him. I ain't been doing nothing. Yeah, probably banging dogs. Because that's all he can get. He ain't getting a woman. Last time I heard anything, he's starting to starve again. He's out of money. Yeah, Cartel, I seen that. She does, Nate. Um, kind of hard to say what, Nate. Though, I mean, there's a few things that she does like. Um, anything to do with Jesus. She loves crosses. She likes unicorns. What other stuff do you like and collect, baby? She says she likes butterflies too. She likes unicorns. I know she likes unicorns because I've been buying unicorns for her for quite a few years now. Quite a few. I mean, she's probably got about 25, 30 of them. She probably got about 10 or 15 different necklaces with a bunch of unicorns on them. Well, with that 32,000, David, is where after that's gone, I have no idea what he's going to do. And honestly, Cartel says he's not. Me personally, he's probably paying the phone bill, of course, because if not, he's going to lose. Well, he got that free internet. I know that ain't going to go too long. Bring me the bottle. He got that far behind already on the insurance? Wow. Yeah, and that's probably what he's doing, Cartel. He, I don't know, David. Remember, he's a real estate lawyer, law man. He knows what he's doing. Let him learn on his own. The dummy was warned. Give me a second, people. Hope you put enough air in this. Yeah, you got enough air.
Just 3 times.
Huh?
3 times.
Oh, your sugar was 310.
Yeah. So definitely 3:10 in the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly, Cartel. Well, them kittens are whining more and more every day. You know that? I was drawing the insulin out for my wife, people. Sometimes in the morning she has a problem seeing them lines, so I help her. Oh yeah, he's robbing him more or less. He's taking anything he likes and leaving everything else. He ain't did no work to none of them. Earl, I like how you got that. Cartel, the reason I gave Otis his name, do you know who Otis is? Otis is from a TV show that I used to watch when I was a kid, and it's called The Andy Griffin Show, where he's the town sheriff and Barney Fife is his deputy. They have what we call a town drunk. His name is Otis. He's the one that takes himself to jail every weekend for drinking that moonshine. And that's what I named the guy here. Cartel, I don't want to put his real name out there, but it's definitely not Earl. Yeah, I am not going to put his real name out here. Because I can also say he is also related to me. I remember when I first met him, he tried to sell me cans of beer, $1 a can. I told him I don't drink. Got any weed? He goes, "Oh no, you can't get that shit down here." I was like, "Bullshit, buddy. You just don't know the right people." Because I don't care where you live. If you're looking for weed, you just look around. You'll find somebody that's got it, somebody that's selling it, somebody who knows where to get it. Got to remember, when I moved down here, this was a dry county. He was driving 2 counties over, grabbing a trunk load of beer and bringing it back to Clay County and selling it $1 a can. We call that bootlegging. No matter if it's beer or moonshine, if you're taking it to a dry county, it's bootlegging. I wish I could drink again. I really do, because I sure like to try some of that moonshine going around lately. No, I don't think so, Cartel. I really don't neither. I gave him till Christmas, but I don't think he's even going to make it last that long. He thinks he was hungry the first time. The last couple of years, he has not seen nothing yet, Cartel. Because now he cannot fall back on his mommy. Now he cannot fall. Hell, he's going to have to start selling the properties to eat. Pretty bad. You got to sell one of your homes just to make sure you got food in your mouth. Maybe I should send one of my partners over there and offer him a TV dinner for the house that I used to live in. I might want to go look at it before I buy it back, though, for a TV dinner. TV dinners are pretty expensive. I think it's like $3.29 right now. $3.29. I better make sure I'm buying something over there. He might have stripped that whole place out already. I got news. I buy it, though. I'm pretty well stripping it out myself. When I get done with it, all it is going to be a big piece of land, flat land, getting ready to put a brand new trailer on it. No, well, I don't know. Cartel, um, the closest person that to Von Hilton that would feel sorry for him and would give in, they live about 4 miles away from him, and they have no vehicle right now. His next door neighbor is Uncle Little Jim. His next door neighbor is the principal of the school. And neighbor, that's the neighbor that don't get along with him at all neither. Because Von Hilton says that his mom could not sell him that house. Because that was his daddy's house. The only person that would probably help him eat right now would be Otis. Otis has a piece of property for sale right now. 50 acres, 3-bedroom home. Let me fill you in. The home is not worth a penny. Literally, be better to burn it down and put a brand new home there, because the rats have tore it up. He finds a way to mooch until the day he croaks. Probably will, Cartel. He probably will. It's not hard. You always find a sucker in a bag somewhere. Not this Frost. Definitely not Ronnie Ray or Jim. Like I said, they live 4 miles away. And you say Frost, their last name is not Frost, but they are in the bloodline. I'll buy him dinner, but I get to go in his mom's house for 5 minutes and pick up whatever I want. And I guarantee you, it ain't going to take me 5 minutes because I know right where it sits at. We ain't got too many Amish around here. They're not Amish, they're Mennonites. Pretty close to the same, but they're Mennonites. They're not Amish. And the only reason they were out there by Vaughn's area, because there's none of them that live right in that area. The only reason they were out there is because they donated some food during the flood victims. Yeah. They'll be keeping their horses away from Vaughn. You know, I wonder that. Vaughn Hilton, you like playing with the horses' vaginas. Do you like playing with the male horses too? Do you like them 3-footers? Hell, go buy a 10-pound row of hamburger from Save a Lot. Probably looks about the same size. I think I know what I'm going to get my wife. I'm going to get her a headset where she can listen to her music. That's what she needs, a headset. That way she can put her ears on and listen to her music and not hear a word I'm saying. And I don't get yelled at.
I already have a headset. I just can't find it.
Okay, dear.
Shut up, will you?
Yeah, Vaughn always said that I had his mom wrapped around my finger. Hell no, people. It didn't go like that. Miss Alice was Miss Alice. She did what she wanted. No one told her what to do. Von Hilton, if it would have been up to me, buddy, I would have took $100,000, $200,000 worth of your mama's money. I would have built a brand new 5 or 6, 7 bedroom home in that open field right there that you throw your plane. I would have adopted your children from the children's services, and I would have guaranteed you never got to see them. You would have to be at your back window with your binoculars and watching your kids play, buddy, because you would not have been able to come on my property. I would have been the parent. I would have been your kids' daddy. You're lucky I didn't have a big enough place, buddy, because I sure in the hell would have.
No.
Well, I'm not going to tell him. Someone else wants to. That's fine. Me personally, I think he just died because it happens. When the man upstairs says it's time to come home, he takes us.
No.
If he don't get you one way, he will get you another. Oh yeah, I know, Cartel. In Vaughn's mine, I've stole 500 trillion dollars from his mommy, and I will say it today as I have been saying it since the day she died. When she died, she owed me money. But do I care? No. The memories that I will carry on until the day I die is worth every penny that I spent on that woman. I got to hear stories about my grandfather and her when they were growing up. I got to hear the stories about how my grandfather stepped in and helped take care of the kids while his mom and dad worked. You guys got to remember, my grandfather was the first one born. He was like 10 or 11 years older than Alice. I'm going to say down to his last dying breath, Cartel. Down to that last dying breath. If Vaughn was smart, he'd literally sell everything he can right now, go buy himself a nice little place, pay all the bills, get it all turned down the way he likes it, wants it, and live comfortable. Because he don't know nothing about renting houses. He knows nothing about fixing houses. I can imagine somebody trying to rent a house from him right now. I would love to see the lease. I wonder if he did it in crayon like he did my eviction notice. You think the lease is in crayon too? Bet it is. That thing. What is that? Has anyone ever really heard him say what is his leg black for? Lima, or I forgot what he calls it. Says only across the world can fix it. Only some doctor way across the world can be the only doctor that can fix it. But the United States of America has over 100,000 people coming here every single year getting a doctor's degree, then going back to their own country and helping out in their own countries. So that's telling me that we're the smartest. We're the doctors, we're the ones training doctors, Vaughn. How can that doctor over there be any one of ours? See, a lot of things don't make sense, Vaughn. Yeah, no doubt, Cartel. Yep, I think Von Hilton made a big mistake when he started complaining. He should have just left it the way Jim and Millie, where his mother had it going. It went to the grandkids, but Von Hilton, you would have been living there for till the kids threw you out. Millie would have gave you the $250 a month until the kids all three turned the 18 or it's 21 years old. That was your best bet. Now you have nothing coming in. Now you're going to have to worry about a roof over your head here within the next year or two. Because, like I said, you're going to have to start selling them. Property taxes have to be paid. You can't rent them out without house insurance. Says we have 8 viewers there, Cartel. Yep. Well, personally, I think she knows he's going to fuck it up. I think she really wants to. That's the only way they're going to get rid of him out of the state of Kentucky is to let him go bankrupt, lose everything, and go. Yep. Well, I think she's just trying to get herself out of. She's trying to keep herself out of trouble. That she just lets him go bankrupt and he loses everything because she knows that's going to happen. She knows he don't know how to control anything. You don't think our judges in this little town don't talk? They all get together. I bet you they get together for lunch every single day. If they ain't going to a restaurant, they're all going down to the lunchroom in the courthouse. And they're all just sitting there laughing away. Oh, I got Vaughn Hilton again today. Because his mommy wouldn't press charges, Cartel. Yeah, but besides that, she still controlled everything. If I would have put him in jail for it, she would go on hating me. She didn't want to see her little baby boy in jail or living on the streets. I know, that's why I said me, because I was her power of attorney. So was Uncle Jim at one time. Until Von Hilton ran his mouth so fucking much, Uncle Jim got pissed about it and said, "Fuck it, here, you take care of it. I'm done." And that's how Uncle Little Jim got out of it. Hell, that's how I won that $1,000 bet from Von Hilton that he never paid, which I expect he never will. So, the rent money I owe you, Vaughn? Take my 1,000 out of it. Remember, buddy? You shook my hand and said Jim would never give up power of attorney. He did. He never gave the executor of the will up, but he did give the power of attorney up. Yeah, she did think her parents were still alive. But Cartel, were they coming to visit her then? Who knows? You know, a week before her accident, she told me her dad and her brother were both just there. And I talked to her for about 45 minutes on that phone, and she really thought her brother and her father were both just there, and they were both gone for the last 10 years. A week later, her accident happened. I literally, to this day, right now, will tell you, Cartel, in my eyes, my mind, my heart, they were there. They came back and said, "Alice, it is time for you to come home." And she went home. She's 92 years old. She lived a hell of a life. She ain't all what Vaughn said she is now, but she was a good woman. We all made mistakes. I think her biggest yeah, she knows where her biggest mistakes were. She's brought it up to me plenty of times. And my wife, I could leave this computer right now and let you all talk to my wife, and my wife will tell you the exact same thing. She asked me, why couldn't Irby be like me? Where he's loving, caring, understanding, will do anything for her. Her son would not do nothing for her. He would not even take her garbage out. He wouldn't take her to the store to get food. He wouldn't take her to the beauty shop to get her hair done. He wouldn't take her to the doctors. Me, I took her anywhere and everywhere she had to go. And still had plenty of time to do my live YouTube stations. I still had time to go do my own grocery shop, and I still had time to do all my doctor's appointments. Right. David, he still thinks he's rich. He still thinks he's got a lot of money. You know, when he looks at his bank account and it says $1 in it to me and you, he's looking at probably five more zeros behind that one. He thinks $1 is $1 million. This is a man that cannot three times 25. As soon as I said it, David, you probably gave me the answer. Vaughn tried to count it on his fingers. When you tell me three times 25, I look at and think 25. 25 is a quarter. Three quarters is what? 75 cents. Honey, can I get more coffee, please? Third grade math, exactly. Yeah, 190 IQ, I know. Yeah, it's just like he said that we paid all the house cleaners, all the housekeepers not to go over and clean his house. Do you know how many people around here clean houses? Quite a few. We'd have to pay the whole state of, or the whole county of Clay County. Yeah, there you go. That's where he can go. I'm surprised John Way ain't moved in with him. Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if you all know, but Miss Alice paid to have her own son's trailer cleaned once a month, every month. Then she got tired of it. I told her, I was like, honey, he gets checks. He's making more money from welfare and Social Security and that wife being over there than what you bring in. And you're still paying his bills. Hey, Tom, good morning. Wake and bake, Tom. You know it. Cartel, that's not what I heard. The way I understood it, Cartel, is that somebody was doing a show and Von Hilton wanted to try to get on the show. It could have been on that real big show that was happening last couple weeks ago that he was in. And he wanted to get to the show, and John Way never woke him up or texted him or whatever, invited him or something, didn't have him go to that show. And Vaughn got pissed off about it. And that's when they quit talking. Vaughn living off the government welfare, but is somehow a I can't even say that word, David. Okay, Cartel. Like I said, I don't get everything, Cartel. I only get bits and pieces. And I try to put the puzzle together. Right now we're getting the puzzles to the middle pieces. I like to put the ends together first, should I say. I want to keep the straight pieces in the straight line and put them in first. Then we fill in the hole. Oh, okay. Well, wasn't Vaughn supposed to give John that money back anyways? Didn't John send him like $100, $150, $50 a week there for a minute? Well, he definitely not that then, because well, right now he has no money. He ain't getting no welfare. He's trying to get Social Security, but he keeps getting denied. He always bites the hand that feeds him. Yes, Tom, he is. He's always biting the hand that feeds him. I remember one time when he told Miss Alice, "Oh, let me take care of the bills, Mom. I got a degree in it. I can do that." He did it all right. First thing he did is he saved her 200 and let me think here, $287 a month. He shut off her AARP. He shut her AARP off. If any of y'all don't know what that is, that helps her with her medicines. That means if her insurance don't cover it, they will. Any part of the hospital bill that her insurance don't cover, that does. He shut that off. Said, well, that saves her that much money. He literally came within days of having his mother's phone turned off. That bill was over $800. He did not pay it for 3 months. Thank you, Annie. Well, here's the kicker. I seen the bill. Her helicopter ride was $172,000 from Clay County, Kentucky to Lexington, Kentucky. Her insurance only covered about 45,000 of it. Guess who covered the rest? AARP. AARP covered the rest. If Vaughn, if I would have never turned AARP on right now, Vaughn Hilton would be losing one of them homes. if not two or three of them, because he would have to come up with about $80,000 very quickly. Yeah, they're sitting right there, pretty as can be. Morning, raccoon man. But look at how much he cried about his son's check, huh? When they took it from him. My opinion in that category, people, I think there are families out there that could use help. I do think because it's kind of hard to survive in this world nowadays. Nowadays, just not one parent has to work. Both parents have to work to pay the bills. Yeah, that's where his main money came from, Tom. I think if somebody is born with a disability, yes, we should help them be able to survive. Me personally, I started work at 16 years old. I do have quite a few years in of Social Security. Yes, he was, Cartel. Jerry was the man of the house. Guess his check was the biggest. Well, I mean, Andrea got one too when Andrea was there. Hers and Jerry's would have been the same. So, see, and that's what y'all don't understand. When she got her check, she didn't get a check. Vaughn Hilton got the check. So he was getting Andrea's 800 a month, and he was getting Jerry's 800 a month. That's $1,600 a month, plus food stamps. Yeah, exactly, David. When Andrea was there, they were getting stamps too. But yeah, when Andrea left, though, she took her money with her. So he still had over $700 a month plus four or five, $600 in stamps. That's the time when I started telling Miss Alice, he's bringing more than you do, honey. He wouldn't even known how to do that, Tom. He would have just took her money, period. Tom, I would say you're almost right on that. One problem with that. You wrote Stinky don't give a shit about anybody but himself. He don't even care about himself. If he cared about himself, he'd get up and take a fucking shower, change clothes. Yeah, you gave him too much, yes. Change them socks, yeah. He don't even take care of himself, so I was always told if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. I thought the weatherman said this rain was moving out, but it looks like it's coming right back in on us right now because it's starting to get dark again. Hey, that's fine. I like common sense. There's a few of us that still has that. I maybe you could be right there, Cartel. I think he did get cuddled a lot, or the opposite, didn't get cuddled enough. Because I know Miss Alice worked from the time she could start working to the day pretty close to until she retired and she was completely done. And personally, that woman worked at home every day. She when Vaughn brought her the laundry over from his house because he didn't do laundry, Andrea didn't do laundry. Alice does their laundry. She loved it though. She loved to just have something to do. The woman always had to be moving. Yeah, no doubt. He's never tried anything from it was before the army, probably. I mean, come on, this is a little 6-year-old boy that went to Woodstock. Only some of us could dream of going. Sitting on his 16-year-old sister's shoulders, as he says. Yep, very true. Failure. You still have your tickets, Richie? Buddy, I cherish them things. They be in a picture frame hanging on my wall. Nope, not one bit, Tom. Yep, exactly. Well, that's what life's about, David. Go out there and work every single day until you can't work no more. And hopefully you got money put away and your benefits and everything from what you put into Social Security will come back to you and hopefully it's enough to survive on. Because to me, that's what it's all about. You work your ass off every single day and put that money away and take care of you. Make sure you eat, your bills are paid. And when you hit retirement age, you have enough to retire on. That's exactly what Miss Alice did. She worked her ass off until she could not work no more. She took everything she had and moved back home. Like in the movie The Wizard of Oz, there's no place like home. Oh, it's both. Yeah, there is a day tomorrow. You know, Vaughn wants to know what happened to all his mommy's money. Oh, how do you think she got the houses? You think people gave them to her? Do you think she got her grass cut every other week free? Yeah, if you're the same age, it's not elderly abuse. He wants to talk about elderly abuse. He better be talking about him and Jim, because Uncle Jim is an elder. Uncle Jim's in his mid 70s right now. Yeah, I know, Tom. I know. Where everybody's going to jail, Tom. Yeah, exactly, David. Yeah, I didn't get on yesterday, so I figured I'd get on today. Wife gave me permission to get on for a little bit.
You don't need my permission. Just tell me when you're going to, and I'll. You don't need my permission for that. That's okay. Come
Have fun, David. Enjoy, everybody. You know, that's like with someone's social security number. Yeah. Yeah, very true, Tom. Very true. 15 years of saying we're all going to jail, and he's the only one that's been going to the courthouse. Don't put me wrong, I've had to go a few times, but I've never went for nothing serious. I went for eviction notice, it seems like. I went for one on power of attorney. I went to one with Miss Alice where I was told to file for power of attorney by her lawyer. Yeah, exactly. In the latest Odyssey video, he was showing kitchen decorations from the 50s and complained about the women are not in the kitchen anymore. Tom, that's because we have lazy men like Bon Hilton running around the United States who's too lazy to get off their asses and go work, that the women now have to get out there and work. I believe you. My personal opinion is nowadays the man and the woman has to work, just like his parents did.
Alright, move it, Wendy.
I think women should have equal rights. Just please do not give them too much power. Well, I mean, yeah, any way you can get, long as the bills are paid, Brian. I want to have a meeting with Otis, and the rumor's already out there, 4 acres, and it's not to get him drunk. I'm gonna give him an offer on something. Yeah, you getting tired of the TV dinners and need to learn how to cook on the stove. Yep, yep. Your time's in. You're disabled. Time to kick back and relax and enjoy life. Like I said, as long as your bills are paid, I don't care. My bills get paid. He probably will burn the trailer down, Tom. Still no rain, but it's kind of cloudy. Yep, and that's how to keep it, Brian. That's the way to have it, buddy. It's like my son was talking to me the other day, the one that lives up in Ohio. He's like, our company's taking us into 8 hours to 12-hour days. I was like, buddy, enjoy them. Work them 12 hours. That's extra money. Yeah, exactly, Tom. I kind of want to have a little talk with you, Tom. I know we're all strapped for money right now. But, I'd like to, once I'm not strapped so much and I get a little bit of money, I'd love to send you a little bit of money and for you to go out and get me one of your flags. Because I know you're on the other side of the pond. Larry likes flags. I don't care if it's a little one this big or a 3x5. Kind of find out what your country's flag costs and kind of get back with me and let me know. Well, I appreciate that, Tom. I mean, I just don't want to take people's money. I mean, I have no problem with paying for it, but I like flags and I'm trying to get, Nate is sending me one. Yeah, well, give yourself a few minutes, Brian. You'll get it. But back to the conversation time. Friendship, yes. Weather guy, I think you know who he is. Weather guy sent me that, which is the 3 foot by 5 foot Canadian flag. He sent me some Canadian coffee, which was real good. And like some badges and one of them things you go around your neck. It all said, I love Canada. Yeah, I like flags. I definitely do. I am going to work on different countries and then I'm going to work on the United States and their states. Because each one of our state has a flag. I mean, I don't know if your country's like that or if Nate's country's like that or if Canada's like that. Does each one of your states, or do you guys even break down in states? Or are you just one big country and known as, one big old place? See, I never took up much of that, guys. That I can tell. Von Hilton is right about that. I do have a ninth grade education, and it sure ain't in world history. Yeah, take over the United States, and I only need one flag. What's that mean, Todd? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know, people. I mean, I that is something I did not get into. I will say I do have a ninth grade education, which ain't much. I went to I remember my ninth grade year. I think I went a whole 6 or 7 days. I check in every morning with that first teacher. As soon as that first teacher said hi to me and the bell rung to go to class, I went right out the side door, right down to the corner, and started smoking and getting high, drinking some alcohol. Yeah, I can't read the word. Canada has a black face running Canada and cheap, and it's treated as junk now as it's sold for cheap. Yeah, Yeah, I like old stuff like that. I mean, flag wise. I'm trying to figure out how can I put up some flag poles without destroying the yard. Because I can't destroy the yard because the homeowner might not like it. If I own my own property, then yeah, I could drop them every 2 feet. Every 2 feet, put a new one in. I'll line my whole driveway up with them. Yeah. Oh, and good morning, Todd. Yeah, I really never got into all that way back then stuff, Tom. I kind of like the flags. Oh, yeah, we know that 4 acres. Just like Von Hilton's dad was there during the bombing of Pearl Harbor, huh? Even though he didn't enlist until 3 years later. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Oh, I believe it. He's that way. He brings all that. Maybe Von Hilton should write a book, The Life of My Father, and write it down how rich his family is and what his mommy and daddy has did. That's a bestseller right there, people. Yeah, no doubt, Richie Rudd. No doubt. Yep. I got $1. It says you don't even get in the doors of the Supreme Court. Well, we all know that, Richie. Nope. That's the problem. He has no evidence on nothing, people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Tom. He ain't getting him. He's in Canada. You can't touch him. Hell, he can't even touch nobody in the USA about that. The closest person he could get on is me, and he knows better. As he says, I am a felon. He has the empty mason jars. Did he finally dig them up? You know why, Tom? Because them computers ain't in the back of that thing. They were shipped out to the garage when the day he bought the black ones. I remember that. The day Andrea moved in, he took his white computer and put it in the garage, and him and Andrea both bought brand spanking new black computers. Yeah, yeah. I already got somebody who's got the jars, 4 acres. No, they didn't hold the war bonds. They held the $1,000 bills. Yep, exactly, Tom. Stinky is the boy who cried wolf. Nobody listens to anymore. Yeah, no doubt, 4 acres, no doubt. Later, Tom. Take care, buddy. Yeah, I think Big Larry's going to call it a day already, guys. It's been an hour and a half already. I need to get up, see if the boys are moving around. It's Saturday morning. I'm supposed to be making pancakes and eggs this morning. And I think this afternoon, me and the wife's going to do the salmon patties. So, Larry's going to get off here, guys. You all have a good day. Appreciate the big show. Appreciate you being on here. You all have a good day. Peace out.